What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Monkeyflop here, and today we got some crazy news coming out of the Competition and Markets Authority. An independent-led part of the UK government just launched an investigation on Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo for to see whether or not there are concerns that the company's business practices are even legal. And what I'm talking about here today is, with the PlayStation 4, we have subscription-based services that automatically auto-renew. And their concern is the customers don't know that they are opting into auto-renew whenever they put their credit card information on there. In fact, for me and other people, at first glance, we don't know that, when we purchase a PlayStation Plus subscription, PlayStation Now subscription, PlayStation View subscription, or any other subscription on the PlayStation Network, it isn't really clear as to, that it's going to auto-renew. Now, I'm pretty sure that Sony's going to be making changes to these things. Another thing that they're actually going to be looking at is return policies. Now, really interesting because last Sunday I made a video about return policies, and then Monday they changed some of the return policies, Sony did, and now we're seeing this investigation. So kind of curious to know if all of this ties in together, if the reason why Sony adjusted their return policy was because they were actually under fire already, and maybe they were made aware that this investigation was going to happen. We honestly don't know. We don't know if those two things actually meet together, but we do know that this is going to be good for consumers because, what the UK, the independent UK government is doing is they are taking a look at their business practices. I'm not just talking about Sony, I'm talking about Microsoft, I'm talking about Nintendo, and they're going to be looking to see, is what they're doing fair? Is what they're doing correct? Is it in the consumer's best interest, or is it in the company's best interest? And at the end of the day, is what they're doing legal? Now, I have had issues with the PlayStation Plus auto-renew. Even when I had it selected off, with new updates, it turns back on sometimes. And then I also shared with you guys a story a while ago, give you a brief summary of what happened to me. My PlayStation Network account got banned, and this is how it actually got banned. My PlayStation Plus auto-renewed, but it charged me twice. I called the bank instead of calling Sony, which I should have called Sony first, but I called the bank first and I canceled the second charge. The bank was like, yeah, we definitely see two charges for the same service, so we're going to remove one. Well, what ended up happening was Sony detected that as some sort of scam, and I called them up and I'm like, why can't I access the PlayStation Network? And they're like, oh, well, you paid for a service, but then you charge back. And I'm like, I didn't charge back. You guys charged me twice. I had the bank remove one. And they were like, oh, well, our system just detects that, so what you're actually going to have to do is pay for it again. And I'm like, you all charged me $120 for PlayStation Plus when I should have only been charged $60. You guys realize that? And the guy was like, yeah, we do realize that. But at the same time, the system detects what the system detects. What we can do for you, what we can offer for you today is if you want your PlayStation Network back, you gotta pay the $60 again and then wait about 7 days and then get store credit back onto your account. And I'm like, I don't want to do all this. I just want my account back. And he's like, unfortunately, that's the only option for you. And I'm like, okay, but I don't want store credit. I don't want to spend the $60 on anything. That's my $60. And he told me basically, like, if you want your account back, that's what you have to do. So I definitely do think that, just with a brief summary of what happened to me, and I know a lot of other people have had similar or even worse stories when it comes to either Sony's return policy with subscription-based services, it auto-renewing automatically. I've had friends that have put credit cards on to pay for PlayStation Plus and then auto renews, and all kinds of crazy horror stories when it comes to, subscription based services and even pre-orders. So, as far as refunds goes, Sony's doing better about that. We do need to see more when it comes to what they're actually offering for refunds. And I'm pretty sure with this investigation, and it's really good because, like, you know, they're actually getting the focus and attention on their business practices, and this is going to be good for consumers. So I wanted to let you guys know what exactly is going on, and you know, this news story is very interesting, but at the same time, it's going to be good for consumers because they're going to be looking to see if, you know, what Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo are doing, the services that they're providing, the things that they're charging, is it right for the customer? Is it even legal to do? So I'd love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Also, do you guys have any stories when it comes to, like, you know, bad business practices, whether it's Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo Switch? I'd love to know in those comments down below. Now, I am on location. The background changed a little bit. This is a space where I can record right now because we're preparing for WrestleMania, and that's going to be totally cool and stuff. But I still wanted to make a video, so I brought all my equipment. I got my lights behind me, my camera and stuff, so I'm still doing videos for you guys. Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit a like, comment down below. Let me know what you guys honestly think about this legal investigation that's going on with Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo Switch. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next news update. You guys are freaking awesome.